Soft skills are the foundational skills that make us successful at work, in school, and with friends. And they're skills, not traits, so they can be learned. JAKAPA is designed to measure, train, and track 32 soft skills that will make your students more successful and prepared for their futures. Our skills were identified after the Bessie Research Group from the University of Illinois completed an exhaustive crosswalk of the many frameworks we use to describe soft skills, such as durable skills, essential skills, 21st century skills, and a whole bunch of other frameworks used to describe future readiness. We measure, train, and track 32 skills in 5 areas. Soft skills can be taught, and JAKAPA is a solution available on any device or as an app. We provide daily engagement for students to practice the habits of mind that develop soft skills. Providing students with soft skills training has a positive impact on their academic performance, so JAKAPA can help you close the achievement gaps by addressing foundational skill deficits that impact student success. More importantly, soft skills make us happier, healthier, and more financially independent. A full 2/3 of general life happiness can be attributed to the skills JAKAPA measures. In a nutshell, soft skills make us satisfied and successful. JAKAPA will help students become more positive, feel more in control, and manage their stress more effectively. Academic and technical credentials may get a resume or application to the top of the pile, but soft skills get us the job, help us keep it, and impact our rise into leadership roles. Nearly 90% of recruiters say soft skills are the culprit for a bad hire, and nearly all employers say they are essential and lacking in entry-level employees. Most schools have initiatives in place to identify and build soft skills. You might have a portrait of a graduate in place that identifies your hopes that all graduates will resolve conflicts or communicate effectively or exhibit a strong work ethic. To achieve these portraits, we need to intentionally teach the foundational soft skills that influence their ability to become the portrait of a graduate. For example, if we want students to be able to resolve conflict, we need to not only teach them a conflict resolution model, but also to teach them the underlying skills that will make them good at that process, such as perspective taking, optimism, cultural competence, information processing, and expressive language skills. Most schools also have PBIS initiatives in place to address soft skills, but they are not strategically teaching and assessing pro-social skills and behaviors in a coordinated way, so students are not able to apply what they learn in an isolated SEL lesson to other contexts. Schools also have MTSS frameworks in place, but strong MTSS requires data, professional capacity, and an integrated approach to academic and behavioral interventions for each tier of support. JAKAPA can provide the data and integration you need to successfully implement your MTSS framework. We can inform both academic and behavioral tiers of support. There are 6 key elements to a high-quality soft skills program, and JAKAPA makes it easy for you. We are a gamified system that provides common language, daily practice, regular measurement, and enhanced self-reflection. We can help you build a skills-focused culture and serve as a link and foundation for many initiatives, such as PBIS, MTSS, or your portrait of a graduate. Common language is critical. If we can't name and describe the skills our students need, we aren't able to design instruction and support to teach and assess them. With common language, teachers can reinforce learning from JAKAPA in their classrooms by using the same vocabulary to describe skills in a variety of contexts. Before a project, identify the soft skills students need to be successful. You can make sure students see the value of the process of learning, and the skills they acquire is just as important as the product they produce for a grade. Isolated lessons do not build soft skills. They can be informative, but without daily practice, the habits of mind necessary for strong soft skills fail to develop. JAKAPA requires daily engagement and tracking. We're like a Fitbit for your mind, and the daily engagement builds mental habits and strong soft skills. Students will complete self-assessments and will request others assess their skills as part of the weekly challenge. You can also create peer assessments for teams of students after group projects or labs, so they can provide feedback to each other. Using JAKAPA peer assessments also helps you underscore the learning students experience through the process of working together. Often they are focused on the grade they get on their product, but JAKAPA can help them see the importance of what they learned in the process as well. JAKAPA helps students build skills, but more importantly, it builds self-awareness. We don't need to be good at everything. We need to know what we are good at so we can leverage our strengths, and we need to know where we have gaps so they don't become a liability. Consider how our skills have impacted our success professionally and personally. You can help students gain self-reflective skills by discussing their JAKAPA data in class and making classroom connections between your content and their data. JAKAPA has a Classroom Connections resource guide full of ideas for making connections between your classroom practices and soft skills. While the JAKAPA program runs on its own without teachers facilitating lessons, the impact grows exponentially when teachers work to build a skills-focused culture. Developing soft skills is a team sport. We encourage teachers to use JAKAPA along with their students so you can learn together. Soft skills are the foundational skills that make teams work, so sharing your data, discussing strengths and areas for development, and celebrating growth, learning regularly, can build a culture where students have a growth mindset. We have a lot of things to do. JAKAPA isn't one more thing. It's the foundation that can serve as a glue to bring together your initiatives. Our data can help you understand what is working and what isn't. It can be a useful impact measure. It can also be integrated into courses, IEPs, electives, and lessons. It isn't one more thing, it's part of everything you do. To get started, talk to your students about soft skills and how they have impacted your professional and personal success. Introduce them to JAKAPA and distribute the student and parent letters found in the resources section. Watch the How JAKAPA Works video together with your students to get them started.